Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. Phantombit here, and today we're going to be picking up another week of me trying to put extra effort into actually doing this thing. So today we're going to start our morning off with more Nemora, because I want to get into actually working on it. I haven't gotten any responses of what the group should do next, but I just talked to my my actual Pathfinder group that I play in about it. I'm gonna see if they give me any responses today. If not, we're going to just go with what I feel like doing. If you want your input in there, the first part of the first chapter is up. In the comment section below it is exactly where you can say what you think should happen next for the campaign, with the situation that has gone on with the characters as they have been. Forgot to turn on my light. I'm in the dark. But today we're going to do something that I should have done a while ago, and again, the inspiration hadn't struck me to, or the motivation hadn't struck me to do any of this until recently, when suddenly I was overwhelmed with this. No, you're doing it, and now I've been doing more than one stream a day so that I could be working on Nemora, streaming it with you guys and getting your input, and then going over doing my normal stuff on stream, and then coming back and finishing anything I didn't finish in the morning up with a evening stream as well. It's been good. Last week was good. I hope to keep that energy up. It felt good to do all of that and to be working on these things. That being said, I hope that things start actually getting some traction. Otherwise, I might start feeling that my effort's being wasted if I'm putting all this effort and nothing is coming out of it. That being said, today we are starting with Ailey's line art. I'm not going to do any of the painting of Ailey today, just because I know time constraints, and I know my speed of work is not fast enough to get all of Ailey done before Minecraft at 11 o'clock my time. So we're going to be working on Ailey's line work, and I shouldn't be wasting more time talking. Let's just get into it. Got the full screen capture here, and basically what I'm gonna do is go ahead and make a new, not from clipboard. Just I always use the texture of 4K by 4K, even for character art. My little Wacom Intuos, they don't make these anymore. It's hard to, every time I redo my hard drive, it's hard to get the driver for this thing, because they don't make these anymore, and thus it's not on their website as a supported device, even though the drivers still work for it. I have to download the drivers for a different device every time. I don't have my art club, do I? No, I don't. Oh, music is provided by royalty-free music, no copyright music, YouTube channel. I'm just listening to a dance and electronic music playlist. So if I'm hit with copyright, it's their fault. It's false advertising in that case. Okay, so you guys can see that. So with line work, we start with, I always like to start with the blue pencil. I don't know why. I got it off of, it's a habit I got from Jazza, I think, watching him do his art stuff. So first things first, I need to establish, actually, I'm gonna open up my email, because I sent myself. Did I delete it? I deleted it. Should still be in the trash though. From me. Oh wait, no. I just opened it. No? There it is. I sent it to my author email, that's fine. This is... yeah. So, I have a bad picture of me that I'm using as, like, a body pose. So, just so I have inspiration for how the lines should look. So, first off, I'm gonna put long shot in here. Because Ailey is never without her rifle. Just a line for now. And then she's gonna have a big ol' head. She's a goblin with tiny other features. The chin up a little bit. Okay. Right now I'm just trying to get basic shapes, because I will extrapolate the larger forms later. Very small chest cavity. Spine in about this shape. That is the whole of it. I'm working too big. Whoa, wrong button. I should remember how to do that, because that was a nice effect. Because she is long and lanky. That goes there. Leg going. Yep. A little bit smaller. It's controlled at that point. There we go. Okay. Feet are always awkward. And that foot pose looks awkward. There you are. Sometimes it's hard to see the reticle where my mouse is. But the other leg going slightly bowed in this direction. Again, we're going for a very thin, lanky look to accentuate that goblin. As her arms are going to be extra long, too. Long shot's in the wrong spot. Long shot needs to be down here. At her neck. There. Solvable. That's why we're on a sketch layer. Okay. No. Duh. That's looking okay. Chest form. I think I need to start drawing in the head's features to make sure that I'm recognizing this as a goblin for the anatomy purposes. It ended up looking down a little bit. That's fine as long as it looks good. Race. Already doing a mouth and messed up big time. There we go. And this is Ailey. And while she is our cutesy little female character, like little girl character, she is a goblin. Hey Lotus, thank you for the happy birthday. Good morning, evening, or afternoon. I hope you're doing well. She may be young, but she also is fully adult for goblins because I don't play with child characters. So a little bit. No, unselect first. And we can come in here and I'm doing good. My brother's birthday was yesterday. We wished him a happy birthday, but he spent the day with his family. Been doing a lot of World of Warcraft over the past few nights with my guild and everything. Had a blast beating the final boss on my paladin in the raid on normal mode with my guild. But today we are back on the grind. And this morning, because no one's really commented on where the game should go, the story should go next on the Nemora Chapter 1 Part 1. I'm giving an extra day for potential comments on, because I just talked to my Pathfinder group yesterday and said, hey, you guys should check this out since, I mean, it's Pathfinder and you guys like my writing anyways. So I'm gonna give it today to potentially get some comments on where the game should go. Otherwise, tomorrow we're just going to accept whatever fate I have in mind, and I'm gonna write the next part based on that. So today I'm just doing line artwork for one of the characters. This is the character I'm kind of the most excited to have going forward right now, is the Goblin Sniper Ailey. Okay, she looks significantly goblin. She is long with inhuman proportions because she is a goblin. But she has a decent pose. Okay, let's start fleshing out some more of the finer details on the body form. Have I ever played EverQuest? No. My dad did back in the day. That's a game that's older than World of Warcraft. No, I haven't. Should I check it out? Maybe. Do I have the time to? No. Now, what style of clothing do I want to go with Ailey? The campaign itself is based in this concept of Manifest Destiny, Wild West, cowboy time, US, crossed with feudal Japanese samurais, were the primary culture of the humans that have migrated to basically the British that came to America. Scratch that. Japanese samurai. Instead of Christianity, they worship their god emperor, which sounds 40k, but also is kind of Japanese as well, because they had a god emperor at about that time. And technology doesn't get bigger. We just start adding more larger engines on things as we want to get more power. So I'm gonna have these large steam-powered cities. The town we started in, Eden, started with steam locomotive, which has now crashed into a giant cockroach nest that was below their fields that they didn't know about until this year's killing. So I'm thinking something cowboy-esque for Ailey. That way I can give her a little cowboy hat. So yeah, like... maybe... so this is not her... maybe it's not her clothes now, but basically the vision of Ailey to be. So... first things first, we'll start with boots. That'll help me solidify some things. Boots have to be custom made because how large her feet are. For her size. So how was your weekend? What'd you get up to? Where'd my reticle go? Because sometimes I just can't see it, and sometimes it's because my computer's lagging a bit for Krita to catch up. That I lose the reticle. Oh no. Well, I hope that even if you are getting sick, it's something that passes through your system quickly. But yes, I hope you feel better soon. I will admit I slept in too. This weekend I didn't wake up until 10 o'clock on Saturday and then 9 on Sunday. And that threw my sleep schedule way off. I didn't go to bed until like midnight last night. Because I just couldn't sleep. Yeah, I feel ya. Same, but I'm betting you have more social interaction outside of your abode than I do. So you come into contact with other people who probably should have stayed home because they're sick far more often than I do. Especially now that my nephews who are going to grade school don't live with me anymore. I rarely see anyone that is a carrier of the plague. I'm sorry, I call grade students carriers of the plague because they really don't know hygiene. And it's not their fault. Kids shouldn't really care that much about hygiene. That's when they're building their body's natural immunities. Just sucks for us old fuddy-duddies, as I would call it. As my brother would say. But like, what about work and school? Like, you got other people you go talk. I literally, I might go to the store later today. Maybe. We're gonna hop between different colors so I can more easily see the different tones, recognize different parts of clothing. Yumi is going to be in a dress. That's because she's the town of Eden's princess, essentially. She's all prim and proper. Ailey? Whew. They're lucky she cares enough to put on clothes for them. She is energetic to the max. Constantly tinkering. Her clothes are regularly covered in oil. Oh, okay. So you and me are very much the same. We are trapped in our own bubbles, looking for ways. I mean, I work, but it's this laptop. And if they tell me to do something, I do it. I'm still waiting. A belt buckle. Pockets. Gotta have pockets. Inseam right here. Up where the pockets are. She's also gonna have satchels and things hung around her. Ready? There we are. Inseam. Jacket or vest? Jacket or vest? I'm thinking vest. Vest rolled up, like a white shirt or linen shirt, rolled up, cuffs, leather gloves, just a little bit of that goblin flesh showing of her arm, and fingerless gloves. She's constantly tinkering. The gloves would get in the way of that. Okay. There, back to green. For the shirt. One side tucked. For the other side, draping down and out. is just a shirt. We're gonna cover it with something else. Not too long. Theme running up. So. That's how shirts work. Just an ever so modest showing of female curve. She is an adult for goblin, for the effects of being a goblin. I have to keep reminding myself of that, because unfortunately, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, in Pathfinder in general, and Dungeons and Dragons as well, goblins age extremely quickly, and they come into maturity, mentally and physically, by the age of 4. And that's how old this character... Well, before that, like age of 3. And that's how old this character just turned 4 for the campaign that we're turning into a book. Collar is behind her chin. One there, and then that one. Go. That will come out to a shoulder, stitching around that like so. Well, when looking at species other than human, it's important to keep in mind what's expected of a creature's lifespan. Dogs, for example, a large dog, you're lucky if you get 12 years, 14. Smaller dogs live a little bit longer because there's not as much physical exertion expected in their lifespan. Flies, for example, live a number of days. And in that time, they have to grow up, find a mate, breed so that the next generation of flies can exist. So, while we as when looking at humanoids, such as goblins, we contemplate, well, maybe they're, like, it feels awkward to say they're in their full maturity at the age of 4. And be saying, all right, they need to have all of the humanoid things necessary for continuing their species. Elves, on the other hand, would probably look at humans the way we look at goblins. Like, for one, humans are disgusting. For 2, they have very short lifespans. For 3, they come to their maturity way too fast and start repopulating the pests. To be fair to that point, it has been in more recent years said that elves, set in game systems, that elves come to physical maturity and mental maturity at about the same rate as humans, but then at a later time, after they've had more time to fully develop, like a spiritual maturity, they then have this ritual that they go through where they get their extra name. Like, elves tend to have very long names, and one of them is one that they give themselves. So yeah, specifically Pathfinder 2nd Editions, elves reach physical adulthood around the age of 20, still slightly slower than humans, which reach physical adulthood by about the age 16 in the game system, 18 in real, 16 or 18, and then humans don't have full mental, like in real life, your brain's not fully developed until after 25 years old. And then elves aren't considered fully emotionally mature by other elves until closer to the passing of their first century. So they're still treated like children. Even though they're physically mature, they're treated like children until they get that big third digit. So that's my that's the thing to consider. Like, to elves, we have the lifespan that large dogs have to us. Congratulations. You've gotten a great amount of time with them. What breed? Or is it just a mutt? I need a dog. I need to move out so I can get a dog. Half Beagle, half Brussels. Well, there you go. Beagles, yeah, that's a smaller dog breed. So yeah, there you go. Like Chihuahuas have a really low lifespan, but that's because of I still think Chihuahuas are closer to rats than dogs. No offense if you like Chihuahuas, but I cannot, for the life of me. I have not seen a good-looking Chihuahua ever. It always looks like it's in suffering just to exist. Guy. Aww. Yeah. The last pet I had was was my family's dog, Ariel. I've told the story before, so I won't rehash it. She made it to 12. She was just a mutt. She had some German Shepherd. She had some of it, pretty much anything, but she was a good dog. Okay, and I believe there. The shirt done. So let's do a vest. Time to invest in this character. She has not bothered to button up her vest, obviously. Mimi. Like a bad pronunciation of meme. Meme, Mimi. Mimo Mumu. But she's a very good dog. We are lucky that the world we live in has so many animals in it that are so readily friendly to humans, but especially dogs. Dogs are one of those things that our ancestors did right to domesticate them. There's not many bonds as strong as a person and their pet dog. And cat lovers can say what they want, but they will never have the pure love that a dog shows them. Shows a dog owner. Okay. Vest. It has pockets. Well, dogs are like children in a lot of ways. Like recently I saw I think it's in Arkansas, there's a service that will drive around and pick up people's dogs and then let them go run around in the wilderness for a little while and then bring them home. Like, that's a great experience for dogs. They need that release of energy. And they drive around in a bus. And the dogs getting on, because I saw this in a video, the dogs getting on a bus looked exactly like grade school students getting on the bus ready to go to school or for a field trip or something. I saw it. It looked hilarious as one dog immediately rushed to its seat and started playing with its friends in the seat behind it. It was awesome. And then there was another dog that didn't know which seat it wanted and eventually got in one, got buckled in. Dogs are like like children, and to that degree, it's one of those things where owning a dog, I think, learning to own a dog and be a good dog owner and not just get run over by your dog. Because there's a lot of people that own their own dogs, but the dog essentially owns them. There are a lot of bad pet owners out there that aren't the alpha in the relationship. But hey, that's their choice. But I really do think there could be some better parents out there if they learned first how to take care of a pet, and the pet actually like obey them. And personal opinions. Some people might not like my personal opinion, but I'm allowed to have it. That's why it's personal. Okay. What else do I want over the front? I want a bag. She has bullets and everything. She has like a side pouch that she constantly has. Orange. The reason I'm doing this is because when I go back and I just do the hard lines, I need to know like layers, what is important. Like, I don't need to draw this blue line or this green line because orange is the orange area is going over it. I don't need to draw these green lines or these pink lines because there's the blue over it. Go. Anything else? No. Out to the gloves. No, let's solidify this gun a little bit more. Which side would this? But that's hidden behind her. Haha, great placement. Oh, no worries. You have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or even night. We're going to be picking up Minecraft later, and then if I don't finish this before the Minecraft stream, I'm going to come back and finish this in a evening stream. Otherwise, I might be doing some World of Warcraft this evening. Don't know. I'm just going to fly off by the seat of my pants. It's my birthday. I'm going to do what I want today. It's a long shot, so it's going off the screen. That's the whole point. Stabilizer component here. go. Yes. She doesn't have a scope yet. Only makes her feats of accuracy all the more impressive. At most, she has... No, not even that. Because I don't think I can get that to work art-wise. Okay. Now the leather gloves. Oh, no. Okay. The whole hand is flopping over. Hmm. creepy, gnarly hand, but she is a goblin. Hands aren't easy, man. Maybe if I work on the curvature going more. So. It's a bit better. The long, lanky arm also isn't helping. Okay, I think that's good. Means now we can come in here and be like, hey, here's our finger. That was the whole point of drawing the hand at all. I'm gonna be calling this patching through this pathing. Here I do have things I have to get done before the Minecraft stream, which I'm gonna be going live in 49 minutes. So I need to hop off for a little bit. I'll catch y'all from Minecraft in a little under an hour. I hope you have and if you're not coming back from Minecraft, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, or even night. I've been Phantombit. I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.